Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Gods of Rome video. In this video, we're doing Chapter 1-5 of the Egypt Rising Timed Act event on hard difficulty. As you see a shot at Daji, the katana of Gods of Rome available. I feel a bit different. Something powerful unfurls inside me. A creeping darkness richer than any light. I feel like a fat-ass god. Don't be blinded by this fleeting power. The Chaos Vessel will soon consume your fat. Don't listen to that washed-up errand boy, Emperor. The hour is at hand. Bring your wrath down on the fat ass, then you shall earn your place in my new dark empire. Says Tenebris. So as you can see here, the map is fairly evenly laid out, not too hard. Got a 1475 Daji. So we should be able to get through most of this without healing. We probably should actually consider throwing in a better card. Probably should double up on Prometheus. So we have Talos and Prometheus in our opening contest. And Talos, as we know, does have unavoidable ultra, so more than likely we are going to take some damage unless we can get raged up to 2 bars quickly, and it doesn't look like it. So he is at 2 bars. You can block most of his damage if you stay far away, so we're going to use our ultra to try to get him to trigger it, and unfortunately he does not. So there it is. He waited for me to charge back in. Kind of salty there. But we're going to go off our ultra, and unfortunately we didn't heal that back up. He might get an ultra here. And Talos eliminate for the victory in our opening contest. Alright, so next up we have a Darius. We can probably get some health back here. Only lost about 1,400 health, so that's not too bad. Darius does use the level 1 ultra. That's going to chip away at Prometheus. We haven't healed anything yet, so that's bad. Darius not quite at 1 bar. Fortunately, we did not get anything there, so right away, Prometheus off to a bad start as he got no heals. Alright, so we have to have a red. Obviously, we have red, and that's the only requirement for this map. So, let us start off by going top shelf. So, we're going up against good old Hercules. We're down about 2,600 health at this point. Hercules is a good one to try to get some health from because he does not have an unavoidable ultra, although we haven't actually had any healing. So here he's going to use the level 2 ultra. It does nothing. And Hercules eliminate for the victory in the 3rd fight. Nice chunk of gold there. So we're going to go fight Julius. We're actually going to use Daji for this fight. And more than likely after this, we're going to change out to a second Prometheus, and we're going to throw in Boob Sweat Hippolyta as well for the remaining 2 parts of this. Julius in pretty bad shape. Will the level 2 ultra finish him off? Yes, it does. So Daji really didn't take a whole lot of damage there. Now, in this little multiplayer season, you have to level up Achilles. He is the ×2 bonus, I believe, or times 1.5. So you will be leveling up. We're going to get Massinissa in, who is black. And he's fighting the Blue Mummy. Only 718 power. Looks like a Vulcan. That hits for a whopping 97, and Vulcan eliminated. Their Vulcan mummy gets eliminated. Alright, so next up we have an Atlas. So we're going to try to get some health back with Prometheus. One thing we're definitely lacking on our roster is a good god. I really don't think Athena or Fallen Zeus are really good choices for leveling up, so I haven't done so yet. So we're going to do that. We're going to avoid the level 1 Ultra. We're going to try to heal one more time. Atlas eliminated. Prometheus healing very dry. Alright, so next up we have an Orange Shade. We're going to use Daji again. She only took about 400 damage. Thank you, Fabian1738, for the like on Instagram. Appreciate you, bro. That Drain Rage actually puts Daji close to 3 bars. That's really good because we can get off the Ultra and finish off the Spartacus Shake. Drain Rage, a very powerful mechanic, as you guys see. Alright, so next up we have a Blue Shade. So this is doing really well. The Athena wannabe is at 2 bars, as is Massinissa. So he's going to charge in and get rid of him. Alright, so next up we have a 1475 Daji. It's saying we should use Prometheus, and yeah, that's probably the case, because Massinissa is weak against monsters. There you see Drain Rage come into play. We're going to use our Ultra right away to try to heal, and finally we get a heal. The Daji wastes a level 1 Ultra, does absolutely nothing. Second heavy attack by Daji connects. That Ultra is going to connect, but it's not going to do a whole lot. So we're going to try to Ultra again. And Daji gets eliminated by Prometheus. No healing necessary still. Alright, so we got the first part of the Endless Road completed. You will receive 10 gems and 360 gold. And we also get 750 gold from a chest of plenty. Always appreciate gold because sometimes it's hard to get. So we're going to make a team roster change here. We're going to throw in, take the 2-star filter off. We're going to throw in Prometheus and a 4-star Hippolyta since we don't need any gods. Alright, so now we're going to go up the middle where you see Zeus is. We are going up against Talos. Big advantage for the 3-star maxed out Prometheus. Now we have a 4-star Prometheus in there as well, who does have the hidden ability, and that's very important. Because it's a lot easier to manipulate health when you can do it on every hit versus a chance. Talos uses the level 1. Unfortunately, we forget to block as we get out of the way thinking it was a level 2. Talos again connects. Charges in, but we wipe him out. We got about the same point in the first fight. But with the second Prometheus, now we know we have no need to heal. So we have a Darius. And because my rank 4 Prometheus hasn't been leveled up past 2 of 5. We did upgrade him, but we haven't leveled him up. That way we can continue maxing out our 2-star fighters and ensuring we get 3-star fighters in PvP. And we only have about 9 2-star fighters left to upgrade. So once we have them all maxed out, we might even just, for shits and giggles, do all the 1-star fighters. And then focus on getting some 4-star fighters leveled up and then focusing on 3. Darius gets eliminated. So now we have Hercules, and then we have Zeus on deck, which we will be using Massinissa for. And Prometheus in a little bit better shape this time around. He's only lost about 1,400 health. Thank you, Koi Nguyen, for the like on Instagram. Appreciate you, bro. Those of you that are wondering why I'm getting Instagram notification likes, check out HollywoodShono is God, and you can see the new Dawn of Justice Blu-ray purchase, as well as some of my yummy food, as Hercules gets dominated by the level 2 Ultra. Now, those of you guys that are watching from Injustice Gods Among Us, you'll see that I don't actually report the gold and XP like I do in that game. Let me know if that's what you guys actually want, or if you guys prefer me to keep it this way. I'm trying to keep out the simple stuff that you guys can just read. So here we have Massinissa and Fallen Zeus. The thing about Fallen Zeus that can make him dangerous, more dangerous than the regular Zeus, even though harm is really bad, the drain raid, or the raid reduction that Fallen Zeus has, can be really good when it goes off, because when you're trying to set up for a level 2 or 3 Ultra and Zeus connects on multiple raid reductions, it's going to make you a little salty. However, not having harm is also an advantage, and a lot of the effects that trigger off Ultras now work on heavy attacks as well. And I don't think that's going to entice anybody to actually use them, because they are extremely difficult to get off unless you have stuns in your Ultras. 501 XP there, that's really good. So I'm going to go up north with the Blue Mummy, and then we're going to go all the way around to finish out this map. So once again, we're going to use Massinissa. We haven't even used our 4-star Prometheus yet. We haven't had a need to. So yeah, as you can see, low-rank 4-star fighters can handle this easily. Decent rank 3-star fighters can pretty much clear the whole map without needing to heal. So far, the first chapter is really easy. And we're just going to wipe out this mummy before he can even react. Massinissa's still doing really well, even though I haven't upgraded him yet. So now we have an Atlas. We're going to continue to use the 4-star Prometheus. We'll probably end up, or the 3-star, we'll probably end up using 4 for the final guy. This time we did connect on a Bloodsucker. Atlas does use the Ultra, but it's only a level 1, so that's actually really good, because that's a little bit easier to avoid than the level 2, which he's going to use right there. And Atlas gets eliminated. So now we have the Spartacus Mummy. Only 807 power, so Daji will have no problem with him. Almost the same attack, a little bit less health, but it's all about the damage. If you can do a lot of damage, health really doesn't matter. Health just keeps you in the game longer, and if you're not taking damage, it doesn't matter. And with Daji, it's really good that she has the Drain Rage. Armor Break is really good for Ultras too, because it'll do a little bit more damage, and of course we all know the value of Scratch. Takes a level 2 Ultra, that's perfectly fine. But I like Scratch because it just adds a little bit of damage that you don't have to inflict. I just wish that the dots actually did more damage, the more stacks you have, without having to use piece of crap heavy attacks, which are pretty much impossible to use. Like, if you could combo them from medium attacks, that would be awesome. There's got to be a way to actually make them worth using. So we have the Blue Mummy. We're going to use Massinissa. It wanted us to use Prometheus, but I don't think that's correct. I actually like using the fighters that get a damage boost and reduce the opponent's damage, just because it just seems more beneficial. Even though Prometheus does have the best health manipulation, even though Ra does have really good health manipulation as well, because it works on all attacks and Ultras. Here we're going to YOLO the level 2 Ultra after Athena does her thing. Thank you, David Duarte51, for the like on Instagram. Appreciate you, bro. And the mummy gets obliterated. So you can see with all these roster chains, we haven't even had to use the new cards yet. So we have Daji again. And actually our 3-star Prometheus is in good shape, so we're not even going to have to use the 4-star Prometheus. Basically using 2 cards, Massanissa and Prometheus. Daji took a fight off the hero class, which is fine. At least I think that's what the orange is. This time Prometheus does walk into level 1 Ultra. It's usually fairly easy to avoid. Drain Rage, as you can see, basically just firing away the Ultra. Denies Prometheus the healing, even though Daji kind of just wasted the energy. And once again, this time we get out of the way of the level 1. When I fought Daji on hard difficulty, that was the first time I actually completed hard difficulty. Daji, 4 stars was a pain in the ass. The easy and medium Dajis were easy as hell. So, you can get a hard Daji if you don't know how to counter it. And that's the same thing with Raw. People haven't played Raw, so it's a little bit harder to deal with. So we're 80% done. We just have to go to the bottom pathway, and we'll be done with Chapter 1-5. So we're going to do the final pathway in the Endless Road, which is actually the shortest one, I believe. So once again, we're going to fight Talos to start off. And the cool thing about having 76 energy, we can pretty much do a whole YouTube video without having to actually spend energy, even though we have a bunch of thunder available. Is he going to use an Ultra? No, it does not look like it. So we're going to try to bait it out, and that's how we're going to do it. Looks like he's not going to fall for it, so that kind of sucks. So we're just going to have to block. There it is. If it was somebody like Darius, we could try to wait for a Presage and get out of the way. So finally Talos hits the regeneration, but all that means is it's more health to potentially Bloodsucker. And if you tap quickly enough once you're doing a medium attack, you can actually medium attack an Ultra and get a chance of health manipulation if the opponent is low. So you have 2 chances to heal. So I'm going to fight Darius again, and we have Hercules, so we have a bunch of bonuses for Prometheus. We're only down about 500 health. Thank you, Eno Chin, for the like on Instagram. Appreciate you, bro. Use our Ultra. Darius's Ultra, you really can't get out of the way from. But we're still going to obliterate him. Another one of those cards that are fun to use, but it's fairly easy to counter because I find that Darius's range on his medium attack is a little bit lower than a lot of people. So it can be hard to do. Darius was one of my favorites leveling up in the 2-star category. Hercules is kind of cool because if you get off a level 3 Ultra, that's a pretty good chance of stun, and then you can combo and finish somebody off. Very good if you're losing in PvP. So Hercules trying to beat up Prometheus and not really doing a good job of that. So Hercules is going to go berserk, and that does absolutely nothing as Hercules gets eliminated. Alright, so in our next encounter we have that Fallen Zeus. And thank you, Russell Lover, for the thumbs up. We've got a bunch of thumbs up from the Dawn of Justice movie. Thank you guys for that. I know some of you guys are mixed reviews on that, but I enjoyed the movie. I'll definitely enjoy it again. Obviously, I was hoping for a Doomsday in the game, other than the Blackest Night one, but we all can't get what we want. So Fallen Zeus in bad shape. Massanissa hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. That's going to hit for a little bit. And Fallen Zeus does not get eliminated. The Ultra does hit, and Fallen Zeus eliminated. Alright, so now we have Steno. And Prometheus in pretty good shape. He's only down about 500 health. so we can just use him and not try to cheat out a win with Boob Sweat Hippolyta. Thank you, Wrestle Lover, for the like on Instagram. Appreciate you, bro. The double like. So Steno the Gorger is another one that has the kind of short-range ultra that you can easily get out of the way from. Looks like Wrestle Lover hasn't checked out my Instagram in a few days. That's 5 likes on all of my photos, 6 now. So thank you very much for all of your support. And Steno gets dominated by Prometheus, really taking a sliver of damage. He's really behind on liking my videos. Thank you for the love, sir. That's like 9 likes. Good lord. So now we have a blue mummy. The like spam is real, boys. Holy crap. And he's pretty active on my video, so or on my photos, so I really don't understand how he hasn't liked something for like 2 minutes. Good lord. And that Hades shot does a lot of damage to Massinissa. Crap. Does he really not like that many videos in like or photos in a month? Holy crap. Alright, so we got the blue mummy again. We might actually have to use somebody else though. Yeah, because he's down. We are going to use Prometheus at a disadvantage. This will not go away. This is, of course, where we have the 3-star Prometheus as well. And the mummy gets one final shot off. Prometheus still in pretty good shape. Still might not even have to use the 4-star Prometheus. Alright, so now it's telling us to use the 4-star Prometheus against Daji. And a little bit less damage. I think we can still get away with using the 3-star Prometheus, so let's keep it up. We did take a shot there. We're going to use our level 1 Ultra. Hopefully have Daji use their level 1. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but level 2 is still pretty easy to get out of the way from as well. Have to not get hit by it. Oh, we ran out of room. And there's the Ultra on Daji. It looks like we still might be able to beat her. Take that shot, but that's not enough, and Daji still gets eliminated by the 3-star Prometheus. We did not even need the 4-star version. So the Endless Road on hard difficulty is completed. You will receive 20 gems and 720 gold. So if you like this video on the full Endless Road difficulty, please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe, share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Gods of Rome videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono. And just to give you guys a preview of the difficulty of all of the enemies on the final part, it looks to be about 11 to 1200 with Ra having 1526. And for anybody curious, this is how much Wrestle Lover is showing love for my photos. So it looks like he has missed liking a lot of photos, and holy crap, he's been extremely busy. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!